Alright, good afternoon everybody. It's your boy Akeem. Welcome to today's vlogs. Continuing with more scout reports headed towards the 2015 NFL Draft. For this vlog, I'm here to talk about Arik Armstead, the defensive end / defensive tackle coming out of Oregon. Now he's coming off of a pretty decent season, 46 tackles, 5.5 tackles for loss to go along with 2.5 sacks. And due to his size, a lot of NFL scouts have him as a sleeper in the first round of this year's NFL Draft. Let's talk a little bit about him. Actually hailing from Elk Grove, California, and originally he was actually a commitment for USC before switching things up and heading over to Oregon. During his high school career, he had 126 tackles and 7.5 sacks, and he was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school. Now, for his first 2 years in Oregon, he somewhat struggled a little bit, played as a true freshman and a sophomore, tallying up a total of 41 tackles and a couple of sacks. But then he finally emerged just a little bit more this past season. Let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. First, his strengths. He has a great freakish size at 6'7", 292 pounds. And he is pretty strong. Had 24 reps at 225 pounds at the scouting combine. And I think he could increase his speed just a little bit. He runs a 5'1", 40. If he just increases that speed just a little bit, I think that he could definitely boost up his draft status, really depending on his pro day workout. Now, he has some weaknesses though. He does not have that quick step that you want in the defensive end, but he is a good fit for a 3-4 defensive end. That's another strength about him. Now, a couple other things is his productivity. He didn't have too much productivity during his career at Oregon, but a lot of scouts have a lot of high hopes in him and seeing the potential that he could become a star in the National Football League, mainly in an odd front and 3-4 defense. And I think he could probably become a good player, but we will see. I'm a little bit scared because of his stats during his career. That's a little bit of a red flag for me. Now, my projection for him, I actually have him going in the late second round, but he could be a sleeper in the first round. And teams like the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers and even the Detroit Lions can possibly sleep their way and pick him in the first round. And I wouldn't be shocked if they come up with that decision, but I still think he is a late second round pick. You're taking a risk with this player. I do see the potential, but looking at his productivity, now I would give him a little bit of a backfire on this because he did have to play a lot of 2-gap on defense, and I think because of that his stats wasn't blossoming, but he can become a decent run stuffing defensive end in a 3-4 scheme in the National Football League. But I have him as a late second round pick. Now, the next time I'm going to catch you guys will be in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to give you more scout reports for today. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.